Hi guys, do you want to hear a joke?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah,
I
sure.
would love to hear a joke.
What did the horse say when he fell over? Help, I've fallen and I can't giddy up.
Yep, that's me. If you didn't just notice, I told a really bad joke. In a moment, I'll be hit with the most traumatic responses someone can experience to a joke: anger.
What?
Oh, the fuck?
So stupid!
Ew.
Such an awful
Where's
joke.
the piss gone?
Oh, that was so awful. Why do I even bother telling jokes?
Eureka! Okay, if you look at the board here. By analyzing a multitude of theories, researchers identified common characteristics of jokes, although three stood out more than others. The first one was juxtaposition or simultaneity. It was being aware of the audience's belief and subverting it. It's like when you're expecting one thing but you get another. Another one was violation appraisal, which is threatening the audience's self or beliefs in a playful manner. It's like poking fun at a friend or laughing at someone slipping on a banana peel. Third one was benign appraisal. Benign appraisal is the belief instilled into the audience that the act is harmless and okay. It's like having fun with someone, like maybe poking fun at a friend, but like your friend still knows that you're just having fun doing that.
What?
Cause joke funny.
So to summarize,
But why are jokes funny?
well, I know one thing that makes jokes funny. It's contrast, like when you're expecting circle, but it get triangle.
No. So a joke is best when it pushes the boundaries of what's okay and not okay. If it wouldn't offend somebody, it's not a good joke.
Maybe, but a joke can't go too far. It needs to appeal to like general audiences and ultimately needs to allow them to be able to express themselves.
See, now that describes a joke, but what actually makes that combination funny?
I can explain.
Hi, Chris.
Why don't you take a seat, fellas? I got this.
Oh, dang. That's so mean.
Well, that's a tough question. What makes jokes funny is essentially the audience's reaction, right? You can say whatever you want and it can be funny to you, but if the audience doesn't laugh, is it funny, right? It's like if a tree falls in the forest, does anyone hear it, right? If I tell a joke and no one laughs, is it a joke or am I sad? Which is it, right? But most importantly, what it has to be is funny to you first and foremost. When you're writing a joke, it should always be something that you find funny and you enjoy, and chances are someone else will also find that funny.
Could you be a little more scientific?
Okay, well, technically, the three ways that jokes typically can be the most funny is through benign violation, contrast, and relief.
So how does that actually help me write a better joke?
So those three theories turn joke writing essentially into a formula. When you're writing a joke out, as long as your punchline is checking one of those three boxes, there's a really good chance it's going to be funny.
Can you please give us an example?
Most simple example of benign violation theory really can be found in one of my favorite knock-knock jokes, right? Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow. Moo! That's a benign violation, right? It takes the structure of the traditional knock-knock joke and it violates that by interrupting you to take the humor to a different level than it would have otherwise.
Wait, so if benign violation makes jokes funny, then why do people get offended at my jokes?
So what makes benign violation so interesting is that it's actually not up to you as the person telling the joke if something is offensive or not. It's up to the audience and their perception. Just because it isn't too far for you doesn't mean it isn't too far for them.
Wait, so how far is too far?
If comedians got to decide that, nobody would have ever been canceled. Like I said, it's ultimately up to the audience whether or not something goes too far. If you're a performer on stage, your job is to find that line and don't cross it, right? As far as conversationally goes, realistically, it's just about knowing who you're talking to and where their line might be. And if they voice that you've passed it, you correct yourself.
Okay, so can you like give us an example of like what you find funny?
It's a really interesting question because honestly, it changes all the time. Realistically, if I'm giving my like political answer, typically it's whatever you find funny, I find funny. But when I'm writing a joke, I like to make sure that it's something personal, that it's something that is about me, and that the audience either is learning something big picture or learning something about me as a person. Because I think that comedy can be a great venue to teach.
So what made you decide to teach a stand-up comedy course?
So for me, it's kind of twofold. One is that I think that anyone can be funny, and it's just about finding someone who can help you figure that out and how to be funny for you. The other reason being, in like comedy, there's this wide misconception, in my opinion, that you can't teach people to be funny. They either are or are not. And I set out to act completely in defiance of that and to teach people who maybe have never even been interested in comedy how to write a joke and how to be funny.
Thank you, Chris.
You're welcome.
Did you guys hear about that girl who had the terrible joke?
I did. I heard they chased her all the way through the quad.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, speak of the devil.
I still haven't forgotten the day everything went wrong. I hope I can finally redeem myself.
So guys, what is red and is bad for your teeth? A brick.